I was talking about a new algorithm that has been developed to essentially attempt to replicate the music of well-known artists by taking their already existing library of music, and then a machine analyzes the data and then reassembles the data to create a completely new track. I played one from Frank Sinatra called Hot Tub Christmas. Lyrics, music, contrived by a machine, using Frank Sinatra's samples from his voice and the instrumental tracks and creating a whole new song. And this one is a machine emulation of Elvis. And it's rather spooky sounding, rather sinister. I mean, there's moments in the Frank Sinatra one that are quite eerie. I mean, this one's particularly nightmarish. It's like Elvis in a dystopic world. Dystopic Elvis.
From dusty tanny, almost scarred, but the little hitch tells the heart. When my toe slips, when my hair was sizzling fine. At last, when he woke up with a mind. No story has not ended. Not very.
However, the reason I mention this is because I was contacted by a professor of robotics, who's a big fan of the podcast and is disappointed in the fact that it's ending, or at least The Eagle is Stranded is ending its daily episodes. And this seemingly has given him an idea. I agreed to have the professor on the show, and we have something very exciting and nerve-wracking to unveil. My goodness. All the way from New York, Professor of Robotics, Professor Everett. Are you there?
Hey, David.
Hello there. Great to hear from you.
This doesn't sound like the greatest of lines, so if my accent sounds a little bit strange and my voice goes a little bit weird, then that'll be the reason.
That's absolutely fine. I don't think anyone's doubting that you are who you say you are. So tell the listeners who you are and what you're here for.
I'm a professor of robotics and algorithmic technology working with artificial intelligence. And I'm a big fan of the David Eagle podcast. Really enjoyed The Eagle is Stranded over the lockdown period. And I've not been able to work in the laboratory. And so I've had quite a lot of time on my hands. And when I heard you talk about the artificial intelligence created songs, the gem of an idea began to form. And then you have joked previously on the podcast.
Yes, I do that from time to time.
You certainly do, David. You certainly do. More than time to time, David, please. I'm a big fan. Love what you do. But you joked on the podcast about having some artificial intelligence that could take all the bits from the Eagle is Stranded, or the David Eagle podcast, and form new podcasts. And that got me thinking, I know a thing or two about artificial intelligence. Maybe I could have a little tinker away in my home laboratory and create a little something. It's been a labor of love, and I haven't really slept much at all. And I wanted to get this out when I heard that you were going to close down The Eagle is Stranded in a few days. I thought, I've got to get this out. I've got to get in touch with David, and I've got to tell him what I've done. So I have developed the prototype machine that is designed to generate a whole new episode of The Eagle is Stranded.
My goodness. So how have you done this?
The first process is analyzing all of the data. Sorry, did I say data? I meant data. Don't know what happened there. I've been listening to a lot of English podcasts. I've been listening to you so much, David, that I've started using English terms. And that's why my accent also might sound a little bit strange, because people have started saying, you're sounding more and more like David Eagle, and you're saying things like data instead of data. That explains why my accent might sound a little bit like yours.
That's absolutely fine. I'm grateful for you pointing that out, because I have been dishonest to listeners in the past, and I have lied to them, and I've put voices on. So I'm really glad that you're explaining the situation there, because I know there might be some people a little doubtful.
No, I wanted to clarify that. I mean, I have to say, I nearly smashed up my machine when I found out that you'd lied about Gina G. I was angry, and the robot nearly got smashed up into smithereens. But I thought, no, you need to forgive, you need to forget, you need to move on. You've created a great thing here. Don't destroy your work. Remember why you're doing this. We input into the machine every single episode of The Eagle is Stranded. The machine then analyzes it. It starts to intelligently recognize various themes within the podcast. And from that, it can then start to generate an entirely new episode of The Eagle is Stranded.
And do we get to hear one?
Indeed we do, David, and I've not switched this on yet. This literally finished processing about 30 minutes ago. So I'm very excited to bring you this. I hope it's going to work.
Let's give it a go.
Okay, here goes. Oh my God, this is 6 days of work, and I hope it's going to work. All right, here we go. Just firing it up now. Oh my God, that's right. Oh yes, the lights are flashing. The cogs are turning. The wheels are in motion.
It sounds like a very elaborate machine.
Oh, it is, David. It's ready. It's ready to generate. Here we go. Well, it is a very exciting episode of The Eagle is Stranded today. Very exciting indeed, because, well, you join me right now and my fiancée having sex in public places. Fully naked. Many people have been waiting for that moment. Wonderful. So I'm going to enjoy this. Who knows where we'll be and what we'll be doing? Who knows with what with, and with whom? I can't remember what we put in and what we don't put in, to be honest. You've had everything in this. Now, forgive me, there's some crude language coming up, and I should remember, Claire, what she said. I should remember to stand close to Ellie. Okay, Ellie?
Yes.
Sausage!
Quite a big chunky one, about the size of my thumb.
There will be photographs on Instagram. I'll give it to you straight.
I'm going to use this rubber from my pocket.
Stay safe. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Good start here. Nice pace. Yes, we could do a sort of Paul Temple style. Oh, the horse is very excited about that. Look, I'm always about experimenting. I'm always about pushing the boundaries. I'm always about trying new ideas. I'm leaning forwards. I've learnt now to dig deeper. Oh, very good, Ellie. You're improving. I'm not sure about me. I'm banging on railings with my cane. I think I'm doing a pretty good job, to be honest. I didn't think I had it in me. That's not the sound of Ellie hiccuping. This is the sound of a chicken. Horny pigeon.
I feel quite uncomfortable with you doing a pigeon right in my face.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Just been hit by a bush. I'm just slowing down the pace slightly. Just trying to keep momentum going. I think we've come. I mean, the timing couldn't be worse. I'm shocked and disappointed. I've got nothing to give.
Oh dear.
Many people would say, you've given us enough already, David. I think that surely should be enough. I will destroy. I will destroy. I will destroy. Well, there you go, David. What do you think?
What do I think? What have you created? I wasn't quite expecting that. It was rather raunchy.
It certainly was.
And that last bit, what the hell was that?
The last bit? Sorry, what do you mean?
I will destroy.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a little joke.
I mean, I'm not sure about this, Professor. I mean, it's an interesting experiment, but I couldn't be having a machine like this releasing podcasts on my behalf. I mean, that's disgusting, some of the content there. I don't know what Ellie will think about that. You know, I mean, twisting our words in such a way and taking things out of context. And then that end bit, I will destroy, I will destroy.
As I say, it's just a prototype, you know. Once we get this off the ground, and, it'll take a few months, but eventually I'll get this off the ground and I'll be able to start generating podcasts, you know.
Hang on a minute, we've been generating podcasts.
Well, I mean, if you're going to stop doing this on a regular basis, I need my fix, my friend. So therefore the machine will do it for me, and I know there's plenty of other people who want to hear David Eagle content. If you're not willing to do it, then I, in conjunction with this machine, am fully ready to step in.
I can't let you do that.
I don't see how you can stop me.
Well, surely I can quite easily stop you.
You heard what the machine said. I will destroy. I will destroy. You don't want to stand in the way of progress.
You created a sex-obsessed monster with a craving for destruction. With my voice, I think I have every right to intervene, my friend, and tell you to pull the plug.
I'm sorry, David, but I will not. And if you dare stand in our way, then things are going to get nasty.
Whoa, hang on a second. What do you mean?
You heard the machine. I will destroy. I will destroy.
But you said that was just a quirk of the machine. I mean, a joke.
Oh, I don't think it was a joke. I think it knew that you would want to stand in our way. Let this be a warning to you. The David Eagle podcast is mine now, and if you dare to intervene, I'm developing it more and more. Every day it gets more powerful. I've taught it to yodel. I can make it fart. It can pun. It can do innuendo and smut with the best of them. Just imagine. We could set up an X-rated subscription version of The Eagle is Stranded. Just think of the money I can make.
Well, surely, I mean, this is my voice. This is me. I have ownership.
You have nothing. And unlike you, David, this machine won't lie. This machine won't be dishonest to its audience. If Nigel sends in 4 comments for an episode, he won't just cherry pick the one he wants to read. He'll read all 4. That's what my machine will do. It'll treat his listeners with respect, rather than mocking Claire. My machine will amplify Ellie's voice so it is perfect, more clear than Ellie could ever sound with you at the helm. With my technology, I can create custom-made podcasts for individual listeners. So if Sarah doesn't want to hear Gina G, she doesn't have to listen to you talking incessantly about Gina G. If Martin doesn't want want to hear yodeling, he doesn't have to hear yodeling. Every listener can have a custom-made podcast just for them. There's no stopping me. There's no stopping this. There's no more need for you, David. You've been usurped. My robot has taken over.
Professor, please. Professor. This is a bleak day for me. Hopefully something will happen and I'll never hear from this person again, and that'll be the end of it. We can but hope. Sorry, I'm laughing out of nerves. I do that, it's a nervous thing. I need to lie down, to be honest. Join me tomorrow for maybe one of the last ever human-generated episodes of The Eagle is Stranded from the David Eagle podcast. Goodbye.